Yeah, man. This one right here, this one a dang near break your heart, man. And Michael Irvin said it so smooth. He said it so calmly, like it's a real thing. Like you supposed to do that. Like, how can you enjoy your wife, your family, your kids if you got grown adults calling you about cabinets, calling you about things to take care of on a house that you already paid for? And I'm not trying to rehash old wounds, but I had a situation like this where same similar situation. And you just it's very unfortunate. And there's an older woman, it's one of my best friend's grandmother. And she told him one day he wanted to rent her house. And she said, "Baby, I don't rent the family." He was like, "Why?" She said, "Because I love you too much and I can't put you out, so I won't let you go in it." I said, "Ooh, oh, them women be knowing what to say, boy. They be knowing them one-liners." And you couldn't argue with that. He's like, "Look," she was like, I'm not going to let you in there because I love you. I love your grandbaby, and I'm not going to be able to put you out. So I'm just not going to put myself in that situation. And everything be sounding good. Oh man, I'm gonna be able to pay you, or it never works out that way. So they might not like you in the beginning for saying no, but you better say no. Take it from me. You better say no. If you're gonna help them with a down payment, and let them know that's it, and let them do their thing. But other than that, or if they come to you and y'all can come up with a business together where it's mutually beneficial, because a lot of times the friends and family members, they don't want you to make no money. They just want you to give them something. The mentality, the culture, the N word, we made it. We just like Drake say, I mean Rick Ross say, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Family wasn't with me shooting in the gym, nor was them women. So it goes for everybody. You got to make sure you take care of yourself, then help others. But it is a heavy, heavy burden to carry when you got to take care of everybody. And I just want y'all to hear what Michael Irvin said and how he said it. I was just like, dang. And then I'll come back and give some more commentary.
They got every dime of their money. They ain't got to worry about none of that. Yeah. They really don't. I got 16 brothers. I bet I own 7 homes right now in Florida. And I got 7 homes and I got 7 niggas in all of them homes, and they won't leave. And they ain't paid rent in 30 years. And they'll call me and say, "Hey, Michael, we need some new cabinets in there." I said, "They put the cabinets in the house. You've been staying there for 30 years. You ain't paid rent or nothing. And what are you doing?" We have these burdens that they don't, because our family felt, "Remember, I brought you some sneakers when you were in the 8th grade. You should be able to get me this house." Like, nigga, that was sneakers. Why can't I get you some Jordans? Why do I gotta get you a house? The white players.
And it's unfortunate for Michael Irvin because he's blaming it on them, but we all know there's a process to get people out your house. So they don't gotta want to leave, but if you want them to leave, they're gonna get the heck up out of there because you can do a writ of possession and you don't even gotta be there. You have the sheriffs go down there and take them up out of there. But that's probably gonna cause such a ripple and a rift in the family that he probably just doesn't want to go through that. You know what I mean? So this man has to continue to make a certain amount of money to fund a lifestyle for everybody. That's taxes, at least. Property taxes still got to get paid. If they're not paying for no cabinets, then do you think they're paying the property taxes on those 7 homes? Do you think if the roof gets damaged, do you think that they're paying for the roof on those homes? Do you think the homeowner's insurance for all 7 of those homes, that's a monthly expense? 7 homes he has to pay probably a monthly expense for the homeowner's insurance. That's a lot. And then he's taking care of his wife. He has his own children. He has his own homes that he wants to live in. Just think about this. Before he can pay his own light bill before he paid his own mortgage, he has 7 other properties. If he owned them outright, because he said it had been there for 30 years. So at this point, he probably owned them outright. But that's still the tax man. That's 7 property taxes. 7 property taxes. And they want him to even replace the cabinets. So just think about how much revenue that this man has to continue making in order for him to take care of those 7 households, plus the houses that he has, the children, the wife, the cars, insurance, and everything that he has for himself. Do you know what he could be building? Do you know how much revenue he could be making off of 7 houses in Miami, Florida? Thousands of dollars a month he could be having come to his pocket, or sell the homes outright and make a couple $1 million. But if they're decent homes, he can get at least in Miami $5K, $6K per house, depending on where it is, a month. I mean, that's crazy. He's making that sacrifice for people to just say he real. And then when he don't put the cabinets in there, get what they gonna say? Oh man, he fake. Man, he can put the cabinets in there. That when they start counting your pocket. Man, shoot, I know goddamn he was with such and such and he bought dinner for everybody, man. He could buy the cabinets. I was with him and I saw it. Start counting what you do, watching what you do. Man, we went out one day, man. I seen him buy a book bag for $5 grand. They'll watch everything, boy. Cause that was supposed to be there. You know, first is, we happy for you. But then after that, it turned into entitlement. And I think that's what he got going on now. He's enabling them. Michael Irvin, at his older age, as wise as he is, he's enabling his family. And I know he's in a tough position because I was in that same position. I'm not speaking about something I don't know about. And there was some growing pains, but you just got to do it for your peace of mind. People start treating you like a thing, like it, instead of a person. They'll come around and this ever glooming thing is attached to you as money. And they make that seem to want to come to the forefront. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You can't have money come to the forefront. That got to be the least of your words, because that ain't for you anyway. That's for my family. That's for my kids. You're my family, but I have my own family. And that's what people got to respect. If they respect you and your grind, they wouldn't count your pockets. They would be trying to come up with a business to make you and them some money. You know what I mean? There's a lot of family members that do it the right way. They go buy tractors, dump trucks. They do all kind of stuff. And then they create a business. They employ people. They'll lease out the heavy equipment. They'll run a business like that. Get the easiest thing, a little rental company or a car company. Rent out cars. There's a lot of family members that do it right. And then there's other family members that want to live like the celebrity. They want to be a celebrity. So they end up sucking these celebrities dry. And it's unfortunate, You got the tax man, you got everybody trying to take a celebrity's money, and then you got people right next to you, family, doing the exact same thing. So I'm gonna pray for Michael Irvin, because that's a lot of Skrilla. Me, I'd be like, look here, y'all gotta go. And I'm looking up how much it is to rent them things in that neighborhood. And if I own all of them, I'm pulling the money out and I'm going to get more. And Michael Irvin could be a little mogul in Miami, just on real estate, just on the 7 properties he got. He says they've been staying there for over 30 years. You do a 30-year mortgage, they should be paid for about this year. Get some rental income coming in that mother trucker. Snatch 70% of the equity out if he own it. Go buy more and just do the same thing. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Hey, but I don't know. But keep it real, though. Keep keeping it real for the culture. For the culture. That's the only way you get your real card. He can go to every cookout as long as he do that. As soon as he say they get out, he might not get no chicken. And all them family members, boy, Lord have mercy. He have to move somewhere else. He loved Miami, so it's all good. But that's my time, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all keep being beautiful. Some of y'all. And I'm gonna keep cranking out these videos. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.